As you can see, I do still have internet. I see your messages. I can send a message myself. So I don't know. I don't know why the fire just keeps me. The cruel life of someone that uses Starlink, I guess. This is why I don't take streaming. Yeah, hello, F5. Hello. I'm here. Hi. Yeah, I was back. I was saying that I don't know why it kicks me sometimes. I see your messages. I do have internet. It just Starlink is like, yeah, don't stream anymore, bitch. And you just kicks me. Very fucked up. $24. So let me pause the stream. This is why I'm not a professional streamer, because as long as my internet is like this shit, I will be like, yeah, no bother to try to stream correctly, because randomly you will just lose internet. Just give me a second. Okay, now we continue. This is just the movie from Justin Timberlake. Have you seen it? What's the name of that movie? You know the one. Yeah. He hates time. Carmen, you really find the most dumb asses for your Sekito, huh? Everybody kills time, bro. You cannot use with yeah. Give me all the time you can. Capitalist mindset. You are not better than the Phantom Thieves. What an interesting group. Do we play Bleed or do we play Burn? What do you want? The people thank you for the money. Do I make you easier to explore? What is turnstile? That's... I mean, that's too little. This one. Yeah, my there are frame drops, but this is not killing the stream. It's just the frame drop. I will have to probably restart Starling after this. Four. Me when born IDs.
남길 말은 없겠지.
조심 1번 본인의 승리일세. 조여목구를 달궈볼까.
Brother, it's very funny to play Ankler with
쓸모가 없군.
fucking with Liu Sang because he used perma. Oh, that's fine. Tremorego. Fraglutas. Sad.
변수 확인. 새로운 가설이 필요하겠군요.
I guess everything is going to be a tremor. 이거.
실험 성공. 예상대로의 결과네요.
Sorry, we don't have tremor in here. We are tremor haters until my bro comes next week.
해체 억압. 진행하겠습니다.
But I would recommend you to F5 because of the delay. Because there was some drop frames, so there is probably a delay there.
그 오물을 다 죽어라.
Do I have? Yeah, I have listen
불길
fast.
속으로
Can you go to 45 fast? Thank you very much.
좋아.
본인의 승리일세.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
벌써 부서졌나? 쓸모가 없고.
Domination. Let's go up. The less stuff we have, the more fun it is, in my opinion.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
I do be over level. I'm level 50.
마무리.
This is like level 45.
쳐. 엇. 하. 쳐.
Why do you have 16 sanity?
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
I guess I'm very used to MD. But I don't remember how fast you generate sanity.
언제까지 버티나 보자고. 끝내. 전소하리.
캐치. 소각되었습니다.
Ow.
좋아.
이 결투.
The crit.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Is attack down? Yeah, attack down is like one flash power gun, right? I always confuse attack with damage.
타오르시게.
If only everybody do that.
캐치. 소각되었습니다.
불길 속으로.
본인의 승리일세.
If only everybody did that.
해결됐지 않나?
None of these matter to me. Oh, this is a new one.
해결됐지 않나?
Ooh. That's a good one. Ooh. Oh, you cannot fuse here? That's fucked up. I mean, I guess this is fine. This also fine for my that's what okay. My Don Quixote. Oh, you can fuse in here. Okay, that you know. I mean, we will be fine, surely.
불꽃을 벼리겠소. 언제까지 버티나 보자고.
차!
흐드러지게.
Manga.
남길 말은 없겠지.
So I need Gregor to attack
본인의 승리일세.
the time kill. Time rip. Gregor, I need you to attack the guy instead.
불길 속으로.
What the fuck? Now you can do whatever. Your true form. He mad. What the fuck is that? No thank you, that's like...
초시 1번.
끝내. 정수하리.
Oh, he resets himself? I didn't see the burn count.
걷잡을 수 없이 타올라라.
Opposites. He's fast as fuck, huh? Yeah. But I need one more of this shit.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
Oh, that was a star. Oh, it hurt like a star. It wasn't. Nope. Ah. That's funny win rate. Yeah, interesting. He do be faster. Unfortunately. It has to be too fast. That's funny. Sure, why not?
해체어가 진행하겠습니다.
Funny attack.
La pregunta de
Now is our chance to win rate.
불길 속으로.
Sorry, my mom was in my room. I was kind of quiet.
처음으로 숨통이 튀었던 순간을 기억하나요? 전 지금이군요.
It's funny I don't think my mom would like limbo.
조심 1번.
Yell, Gregor, yell! She's dead. The cruel life of Suicide House.
떼어내주지.
The cruel life of Van Claire.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
이 결투
끝내. 점수의 다음 시계.
My bro Lisan. He went all in with the 24. Only had 10 more minutes. No, a minute, a few more seconds. Even yeah, I could have changed so much more. I had time. Or so I thought. Once upon a time. So what did you do? Did you even try to change anything? Believe it or not, I am the creator of every change you see around. I know that the burning question is what changed, right? Because at the end of the day, this place becomes no different from the horrible, horrible night. There is so much pain here, just like any other place in the city. So listen up and listen close, because there's only one way to truly be free from suffering. Stopping time. Stop time. Which one? my god, Beatrice! He's so deep. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What an auspicious day this is! Let's fucking go. This fucking bitch. And she's so sad because this is the best she will get for the next 20 hours or 50 in character development. Oh, what the? She got on the cover. She's on the cover. No, he's a blue guy. He also has is that like he has like the color scheme on an arbiter, but surely that's not related. Is it so? Potential mandante. So this is why this guy sucks, because he's a blue guy. Get it? Yeah, don't worry. No, no, no. This is motif, brother. This is PM right. Nimbus Company. Uber. See, someone spoiled me on his name before. I just didn't want to pay attention. Someone say, yeah, Hoover, but his name has always been May. So someone spoiled me. Who was it? Who I have to kill? I didn't find who said it, but you are on my list. Let me tell you. Oh, was Narisa prepared to die? Yeah, this city is sass for that. Have you heard about the concept incinerator, whatever? I wonder why they assign or they express psi as and not psi. You were in jail, Don Quixote. Chiquita's happy. You are cheating on your gold, Waters. I don't think you want to do that. La Manchalan? Oh, it's the other interval. Wait, is that... Oh, no, this is... I remember fucking another interval by name, the checkup, but no, that's after Canto 7. Well, like, there are 3 intervals? Well, that's after Canto 7. Let's see how they ring one of the only things I like about Ruin Story in here.
이 건법도 제법 손에 익은 듯하오.
Let's see how they read. Murder or the War Express? Yeah, we are going back again. Oh, I didn't pick a... Do you guys want a temple, or are you not interested in a temple? You hate temples. This is not boys either, right? I mean, I have this is around 230 and 260, 270 posts, right? As far as I'm aware, yeah, it's almost 270. That's so many files. See, Walrus is the voice of reason. Alright, how did this happen? You may be wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, you see, first we boarded the wartime together, next destination pick. Oh my god, you fucking boarded the wartime. Okay, let's talk about it. There is no way. I mean, there is a way. I'm pretty sure you just get your yourself recreated right after the war, so you don't remember what happened in the war, right? The warp train. They just rewind yourself or something. They recreate yourself, so you don't remember what happened because. So it's not like you are going to fucking, because I don't know how else you will operate this shit without someone going like, hey, maybe we shouldn't put people on an eternal loop of pain just to ride the boss. Please reward the war trying to get to our destination, P-Corp. Going to our fancy first class flash freeze hibernation castle. We were supposed to arrive at P-Corp after a quick blink of an eye, but Dante, please respond. There is the first thing I saw when my vision returned was the perplexed look of Fowl, who had entered information at the same time as I did. And I realized that we woke up mid-transit of the warp, which could only mean that we are not standing in some lost unknown dimension. And to understand your considerable degree of disorientation, but what? What the hell happened? First thing first. Let's rewind. What the fuck? Isn't that? Oh my god, that's the fucking Lobo Corp sound. Right? What's the fucking Lobo Corp sound? Is it that I no? Where do I have here this? No, I heard this on Neverhood. When you get hit by the fucking, this is royalty free sound effect rewind. It's on fucking, it's on the purple mesh in Neverhood. Can you hear it again? No, you cannot. Okay, Everhood purple mesh sound or something. No hit, no hit. No, I need you to get hit. Give me a second. Get hit, please. I need you to get hit. At least once. To prove my point. This brother is not going to get hit once. See, it's the same sound. Just shorter. It's the same sound shorter. It's the same shit. They just got it from a fucking sound pack. I knew it. Same as sound. Same as sound. Motherfucker repeat sounds for their whole ass games and then they just pick up a rewind sound. Incredible. Few days ago. Next destination is to a warp train, Dante. What? Yep, that's where it all started. There I was, still perplexed by the incident ticker with my awful idea of clearing the air by asking Virgilius for next destination, not knowing the storm that my innocent question would bring. I mean, you were going there anyways. Not like, verily? Who? But verily, I must have misheard. Why? He will kill you if you call him like this. I'm quite certain you didn't, Quixote. We are now en route to the T-Corp warp train station. That warp train station must have some conundrum that must be resolved there. Indeed, a quest that must be swiftly addressed at the station, yes. Did a distortion pop up one of the warp platform or something? Is it that you are now significantly less disinclined to take on some side jobs? But no. We're boarding the warp train to get to P-Corp. End of story. There's nothing between the lines, so don't try reading into it. Was only natural that the scene immediately fell into a state of collective, dumbfounded shock. None of the scenes have any history of working a double core, but we're actually taking that train. Through the vague information we could gather from the identities, we all had some fragmentary knowledge about the terrible secrets of the warp trains operate. Oh, so people do know. They are just like, no, you just take the fucking train. They are going to fucking kill you and but reset your mind. It's fine, it's fine. Initially I considered hiding these forms from the rest of the scene, but since sharing things with everyone and letting them get their 2 cents and usually end up being pretty helpful. I've been sharing more of this as of late. So I have buried in my present a collection from the time during which I wore the identities. Oh, they are actually like... Okay, I thought they were just using identities as... Yeah, I thought they were using identities as a word, like the person. But no, they are talking about, oh, I played a W Corp ID, so I know how the train works. Okay, first of all, cool. Second, this doesn't work on the gacha because I don't have W Corp IDs. If I had W Corp IDs, I would say cool, but this is a gacha. Yet again, another moment ruined by the gacha. I rest my case. It can be determined from the controversial record between the manner and the identity that the mechanism behind work-train operation can be deemed as somewhat bizarre and inefficient. I do have Honlu double core. I do have House double core. I have never used any of those. I have only 2 charge IDs. 2. The Faust double core and the Honlu double core. I don't even have the achievement of MD because I only have those 2. I don't have charge IDs. They fucking hate my ass. Oh yeah, it does a 10-second trip. Actually takes a long time, right? And when the train reaches the destination, they just wipe the passenger memories. I also heard the passenger get so tired and weird that they start literally ripping and turning into one another. Sounds like I might finally have a chance to see a masterpiece with my own eyes. Even when the sinners wear the identity through the identity card, the identity memories beliefs don't blend into them once it's over and done with. I remember when Faust explained that due to the risk associated with embracing such influence, there was a filtering process to intentionally block them from reaching the sinner. Yeah, of course. That's why the sinners could only use the identity of some or worse enemies without getting infected by the curiosity of one. Yeah, sure, whatever. But it also meant that they couldn't retain any new information that each entity had to offer. That's why I kept a record of something that sounds particularly important, sometimes share it with the rest of the scene. My voice doesn't really carry well past the window, so most of our communications are on one side, but I had an abundance of work. No, you don't, bitch. No, I don't. So it wasn't difficult to piece together the truth behind the truth. Shut the fuck out. Gotchas. But maybe ignorance release some bliss. Your alarm response and positive compliance have already been accounted for. Lady Faust, then thou hast known this all along. Wherefore hast thou known this day night, fuck you don't, to tell me of this? Why do you care so much about that? Faust has indeed known this all along, as no knowledge is out of Faust's reach. There are a lot of knowledge out of Faust's reach. You even have said you don't know some stuff. As expected, a solution to your dilemma has already been prepared. I seriously doubt your solution involves not getting on the train, so what is it? The boss, what about this boss? There's no way this thing fits inside a train car. Charon Beddoes too. No one to feed Mephi when Charon's gone. Broom broom. Miss Faust. The rearmost tail cars of war trains are all frame cars. That is where Mephistopheles will be safely fastened and transported. And the LCB will have the benefit of boarding as first-class passengers. The boots begin to swell with noise again, so it's in a slightly different way to the alarm response from earlier. First-class passengers? What? The seats for those Prompus toughs? That's a slurrum fee. Even on normal trains, you got those sots whose proudest accomplishment in life is planting their asses in first-class seats, while others are scrambling and selling to free cars because they haven't the cash for even an economy ticket. Hey, don't look at me, I've never been in one of those first class seats before either. Honlu? Mochek? Is the ticket for a single class seat like as expensive as 3-4 months salary? of a first-year wing employee. Can our budget really handle getting tickets for all of us? The company's budget is not a subject that warrants your concern. Yeah, Roland and Angela are working really hard to gather a lot of money. I heard first class passengers get some cool bonus stuff like personal private capsule or something, don't they? That is the promotional language, yes. There are flash freeze hibernation capsules, to be precise. They have been designed to easily withstand the true amount of time it takes for the warp train to travel from point A to point B. The trip will be over in a blink of an eye for the passenger. The company regards for our well-being is unfamiliar and yet welcome. To be provided such extravagance merely for our comfort. Such occurrence is quite seldom. These shoes are such a cutie patootie. He's just wincy. He loves being treated well. Right? I honestly thought they were going to leave just the guy and chart into the first class seats and ship the rest of us in the economy car. This seems like unnecessary luxury. They should have saved their budget and given only the executive manager and their loyal advisor access to those seats. Otis, you're starting to annoy me. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're taking the train to get to our next mission, alright? We have to think about the unique nature of warp trains and prepare ourselves accordingly. Right? I know it's first class and all, but warp trains aren't just plain creepy. I knew you will also be worried about, for example, economy passengers are going to have a hard time getting into a first class car if they can't even attempt to open it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the door separating the cars is iron. Ismael, who'd been holding the first class promotional pamphlet in her hand for a while, was chattering with fire in her eyes. Do you have a pamphlet for everything? We won't even have to lift a finger. We just have to board the train and get in our capsule, shut our eyes, and snooze through the entire ride until all the mess in the other cars blow over. I heard they used to give out commemorative merch back when their finance weren't in the gutter, and a true adventure is not without its hardship, yet even the most exalted of heroes cannot venture without respite. And in very rare occasions, the hero may even deign to select a first class seat to rest in place of a quiet inn indeed. Seems like everyone was at least somewhat interested in the fabled first class seat of warp. I could say that there was a growing consensus among the sinners that even a warp train trip might be acceptable if it meant that they could ride in first class seats. I will board the train if I must. Is first class seating mandatory? I prefer the scenic route. Don't want to miss out all the fun. Virgilius pretended not to hear Yoshi's question. Very well, then I assume that we're all in agreement. Let's go. I have a matter of great import to discuss with thee. What is it? Oh, with the last beating around the bush, I ain't like you. Don Quixote carefully began, almost whispering in a low voice. That is in the first class seats. I have heard tell that we must board with our feet free from our boots. Does that claim hold water? What does she mean by that? Do you hate not having shoes? Do you have like... Are you Kinso? Uchurumiya? Umineko? Oh, come on now. What kind of nonsense gossip is this coming from this time? This is not gossip for sure. I have overheard from this we have walked past air today, and when one of them inquired, you know that you gotta go far barefoot in first class, right? The other responded with, of course, man. Why am I stupid? Though the travelers speak true, Ishmael. Don't ask me, I never been one of those on this either. Don't remember seeing anything like that on the pamphlet. Give me a sec. I must be separate from Rocinante. Not even for athlete. Oh, Your fucking shoes have name? The Jordans? The Nikes? The ones that Jeff uses on the Games Award? I chant todo Rocinante to design este soy vulgar de la ugly shows of Sir. My god. Oh, you little. I implore thee, oh illustrious gaze, please grant me thy permission and allow me to board with Rocinante. I expect the reader to answer with his usual exasperated rebuff. Contrary to my expectations, however, he responded with a somewhat serious tone, if tainted by that familiar annoyance. Fine, keep your shoes on. Is the shoes going to be the problem? That's why the thing started, because of Don Quixote's shoes. This place is huge. That was my first impression of the War Train Station. Thank you, video game. Oh, so this is Don Quixote showed it brilliantly. Immediately recovered from her previous apprehension of the sheer possibility that she might be separated from Rocinante. So each nest has one of these massive structures in them. I got nothing. Oi, know anything about what they are asking? Why he has like Corsica hi-fi ride? Heckling us gently towards Marsal with his chin. Every train station has been viewed with a general design philosophy that runs from the respective nest architecture idiosyncrasy. It can also be said that many critics in relevant fields praise the War Train Station as one of the many cultures cornerstones of the city. I have no idea when it happened, but Hefty started treating Mercer like a walking encyclopedia. Don't make my boy have a 140 hours into the thing. It's too late to make beats, in my opinion. Mersal, young Mersal. Is he young? Lo, is that passenger over yonder one from the west? Incorrect. Leather-based clothing and metal armor are predominant features that are often visible in the outfit of the western population, while the individual cloth-based style is something ubiquitously observed throughout the population of the north. So they are largely considered to be an Eastern fashion that rarely seen among Western. I can't believe they are making him racist. They are making him like the web page to Agnes and stuff. The analyzer. Pretty slow thyself, for I must make a record of thy lecture. What wisdom does thou have to impart regarding the fashion of the northern region? I have once spied in a magazine that they are garbed in puffy, loose-fitting outfit. Understandably so, given the colder climate of the region. An opportunity for a first-hand observation stands before you. Oh? Wow! Ah! Oh, that looks like the Heathcliff ID. 3 seconds of screaming duet, one of utter fascination, other of unmitigated frustration. What the shit? You nearly blew on my head. Oh, it's a specific pixel. You are the one to talk. Dude, I got an audibly frequency range expansion implanted in my head. Holy shit, man. Now get the hell out of my way. You are blocking the walkway like a rat-tack band of hicks who never even seen a warp train before. Fucked up. Damn it, I take the train all the way here for an expedition only to lose my target, and now these assholes are trying to blow up my head. Great, just great, I loved it. Fuck, he's going crazy with the swearing. Guys, is that obvious that we've never been on a war train before? And the round trip ticket fee came instead of my damn pocket. Wow, watch out, big fella, someone might get serious hurt if you keep swinging those 4 arms around, each holding a weapon to put. Pretty. With those stand still for but a moment to satisfy a few inquiries of mine regarding the outfit. Oh yes, yes, stand in absolute stillness for 5 minutes and... seriously? The fixer, with a particularly impressive set of prosthetic arms, spent a few minutes venting several of his numerous grievances at us before storming off a different platform. He's the killer. Ah, indeed, this city of sundry odd personalities. I'm pretty sure he was thinking the same thing. I guess there really are a lot of people in the city with full body prosthetics. That's when Virgilius slowly walked to a group. Well then, we will rendezvous at the destination. Please start normally. Or will the illustrious red gaze not ride alongside us? Obviously not. W Corp policy demands that fixers be stocked with a color title must board a train specially prepared for them instead. Interesting. Or are you like riding the first class plus or something? That's a color fixer for you, I guess. Special treatment for the win no matter where he goes. No, and probably they put them in like a fucking time generator where he has to file like for years inside forever. Sharon wants to go back to Mephi. Mephi will be lonely. I told you before, Sharon, 3 separate times actually. Each time I bought you one of those candies that people aren't allowed aboard the free car. Then Miss Faust. Yes. Virgilius, after changing a knowing look and nod with Faust, escorted the particular peevish Sharon away. Dante, let us proceed this way. We follow with Faust guidance to the entrance of our train car. Damn. Wow, hey, our colors are starting to come back. Whoa. Hey, this must be fed with complimentary food and drinks for the first class seat. Heck yeah, of course, quality stuff like this gotta be included without insane pricing. General response, this room was a surprise as the rows upon rows of expensive looking sizable capsules. Flash freeze hibernation, huh? I guess it literally freezes our body in a flash. Pause, are these flash freeze hibernation devices safe? Please elaborate on your exact definition of safe. These things are supposed to freeze us solid, right? Can we really come back from something like that? A flash freeze hibernation device will put you in a temporary state of death caused by rapid cellular cryopreservation process. However, the rapidity of the process prevents damage to your cells during the phase change. Therefore, in most normal cases, this will not cause any issue. Faust is aware that this model has fully resolved cell membrane breaching issues caused by cryogenic density change or by ice crystal growth of water molecules. I missed about how what you said, but your point is that it's safe, right? Yes, as far as Faust is aware. Aren't you supposed to be aware of everything? Even if an issue were to arise during the journey, because everyone will be reverted to the states at the beginning of the train trip upon arrival, there won't be any lasting complication from the same problem. So, They haven't explicitly explained this here in I know this from Ruina. So how do people how did they plan to explain this for Limbus people? I think I guess they didn't want to repeat themselves. That's why they were like, ah, surely they play Ruina or watch a video. You got some real talent in drawing out something so simple as, yeah, it says so many words. Seriously. In this, as Faust's talents are not limited to a singular thing. Yeah, but in Rina it's more like explain actually what it happened. Yeah, but it still leaves a lot to be worried about. Just as wondering, however, I realized that there was something odd about the way she phrased that answer. As far as Faust is aware, are you saying I could be wrong? As a general rule, Faust does not err. However, Faust is also not a divine being. There are certain information in the world that Faust is yet to have access to. You say you know everything, therefore what Faust might speak the fact, while it said might not always align with the truth. So you're just like, you don't actually know. Okay, then they don't call first class for nothing, I guess. Because way up there in the northernmost corner of the city, but this thing will take us there in a blink of an eye, huh? That one, hell of a time saver. Wow! Prepare thyself, Rocinante, to begin the long jump. I've been meaning to ask Don Quixote. Do you ever, wash those shoes? Where that come from, Rodia? No, I mean, like, think back to when we were inside that whale. When that wave blew up, we got all kinds of its gross slimy bits on us. They were on our clothes, our shoes, everything. Yeah. And do you remember how much we had to screw to get that bloody, fishy, fleshy gunk out of our clothes? And my stream is trying to die. 200, 100 kilobytes. Go up. No, don't die. Don't die. Go up. Go up. Go up. 500. No! Oh! Not ditch. We're back. That was funny. Yeah, we're back, it seems. Okay. This really isn't something I want to revisit, but yeah. Right, and do you also remember how Don Quixote never took her shoes off once during that whole ordeal? With her face level. Okay, I guess they do look a bit filthy. I ask thee, dear compatriots, has thou ever witnessed an errant knight who leaves the side of their beloved steed? Can't say I ever witnessed a knight before though. Then thou shalt know, starting now, behold ye, hearken to it and remember it well. They don't spare us even a moment of quiet, do they? What, have you been in one of these, Otis? I have been treated to premium VIP seats of similar grandiosity back one. This is nothing to fuss over. Otis, who was sitting there and shaking her legs, suddenly asked Faust a question. Hey, you are confident that no accident ever occurred in one of these first class cars, yes? In order to prevent cases of unnecessary anxiety and misgiving among the sinner, the history of accident that has occurred aboard war trains will not be shared. You see. Wait, what the fuck? Beep! Oh, I think we are leaving soon. This is for war train PW612 bound for Picor. Boarding period is ending soon. The sinners who were either leisurely enjoying their complimentary snack or taking a look around the first class car suddenly became a lot busy. Then let us hurry and enter the capsule before it's too late. Oh no, why isn't this the other sinners made into their capsule? No problem, but I felt like I was the only one who's fumbling. Is it anxiety, Dante? I think so. Initial ship warp in 10 minutes. Allow me to assist you. Stand as though you are leaning back. What the fuck? I guess that's done. That's Otis, Fast, Honlu, Ryoshu maybe? Fast expertly guided me into the castle after she's done something like this before, then press the button inside the castle that closed the hatch. Do not worry too much. We will meet again in but a moment, Dante. I thought I had breathed sigh, but the hatch too slightly before I could ask her anything. Initiating warp. Please confirm that your silver fill me faster. The last thing I saw before my capsule began to fill with gas was Fast climbing in her own castle opposite to mine. I had no idea then what she really meant by we will meet again in but a moment. Dante, we must wake up, Dante. But one thing I knew for sure was an inconceivable situation has occurred. That something has seriously gone wrong. The warp train killing game. Danganronpa. We are here already? Oh, I guess that wasn't an exaggeration at all. It all really happened in the blink of an eye. Everything is going to be okay. As always, Faust was giving me her usual look, which was a complete lack of any emotive expression. Which I suppose is why I didn't immediately register that something has gone awry. No, we are not yet at our destination. Huh? When I finally came to, and after I had some time to digest that odd reply, I looked at her face once again. I realized that her expression was more antsy than usual by a microscopically minuscule degree. So this train is still running? Yes. Then where are we? I believe we are currently stranded in an unidentified dimension, coordinates unknown. I took a reflexive deep breath from the sheer horror of the numerous implications stuffed into that dreadfully delivered sentence. When that passed, the first thing that struck my mind was that we were about to suffer the very worst thing that we were so worried about. I see. But I soon found myself calming down. Yeah, this has to be a part of Faust's plan. She probably saw this coming from a mile away. I'm sure she's about to probably tell me every detail of her plan that will help us out of this situation. At least has you part of the plan, right, Faust? That was an unusually long silence from Faust. You're half correct, yet half incorrect. With that, Faust left me to go flounder in the chaos stream of vaguely terrifying information as she began stopping by each capsule to wake the scene. Oh, we're here already? Man, it really happened in the blink of a... No. Oh, what's this? We're here already for real? Really happy in the bigger? No. Wow, we're here already? I guess it really was worry over. No. Oh, no. Yet I have not uttered a single word. There was a brief cheer, a little hooray about regaining our color, followed by a flat stone explanation of our current predicament, which was then followed by a long silence, which was a sequence of events I had the pleasure of watching play out about 10 consecutive occasions. Dante, I understand your confusion, however, perhaps an elaboration or present circumstances is necessary. You think so? And that brings us to the present. Let me get this right. This train is still running, and we are drifting through some unknown dimension. Oh, how about the sticking me as quite dramatic? Most importantly, are you saying that you already knew that this will happen, Faust? Yes. What the hell is wrong with you, huh? The sinners each began to voice their anger, except Marcel, because he's always calm. Of course, this wasn't the first time Faust used intentionally and knowingly omitted certain details about events in our path. What, are you insane, or that we can just return or go out that door when stuff hits the fan? Opening the door will result in nearly immediate destruction of the physical body. Okay, Faust, at least you know what to do like you always do. You have a plan, right? Right? Faust, who I had rarely ever seen a loss for words, was usually loves to respond. What with her? Last look like totally over it today. She gives me a sideways glance. There must be something she can discuss in front of the singer. So let's pause for a bit. She said that something inconceivable will happen. The other sinner's anger was completely understandable. It also makes sense that this continued lack of communication was harming our trust in Faust. Alright, we're going to get over the situation from the start, okay? But just letting things play out might really turn everyone against Faust. For good. Sorry. Besides, I thought Faust woke up in the middle of the trip just to spite us. First thing first, I gotta get the sinners to calm down, then I will ask Faust to tell us what happened. If there is a problem, we will figure it out and deal with it as we move along. Tell us what's going on, Faust, all of it, and in a way that we can all understand. Let's hear her outfits. Is that okay with you guys? If you say so, I will go along with this. Very well, I will go along with this. Fine, I suppose Lucy, my rock, rarely ever did anything. Oh my god. The best character development in the fucking video game? My guy understands that being mad is not the answer? Thanks you. Then, after some time, the gist of Faust's explanation was as follows. The cause of this issue, as always, involved a certain contract and an unilateral decision from the higher-ups of Limbus Company. W Corp had wine of Limbus Company recent distortion content management promotion. Hello, Tacos. Eat the taco. And decided to contract us to deal with a mysterious repeated series of incidents suspected to have been caused by distortion. After multiple failed attempts to resolve on their own, of course, the distortion themselves likely did not pose a problem for the W Corp. Based on the available information, it can be determined that they would have been all neutralized as soon as the train arrived, and any transformed passenger would have been reverted to the human form. But the real issue was the passengers were disappearing. Passengers speeded away, like the movie. As such is an impossibility aboard this train, is it not? That is the question for which we must discover the precise cause of effect. Did W Corp share anything to get us started? That appears to be the most prominent cause of this misunderstanding. She explained that W Corp refused to share anything about the trains because they were concerned about maintaining the secret of their singularity. Maybe that's exactly why they saw out an upstart business like Limbus Company to deal with this, now that I think about it. We wouldn't even know where to start. We didn't have access to the information that the identity card had to offer. Faust produced what appeared to be a key card with Lobo Corp logo in before continuing with her explanation. However, we were given this master key card that can open and close the hibernation capsule at will. We may return to our respective capsules as soon as the contract is fulfilled and safely complete the rest of the journey as we had planned from the beginning. These bloody wings, every single one of them being absolute barmy. I think it's a bit unkind of them to ask us to finish the puzzle without all the important pieces. Umineko? At least at T-Corp, the chief executive director tagged our assistant. Not to mention can't explain so many new things to us. It sounds like Miss Faust was stuck between a rock and a hard place herself. Some sinners grew more receptive after her explanation, albeit with a sigh. I would appreciate you at least gave us a hint. Yeah, I understand where you were coming from, but it's not like there's someone out there monitoring your every move, every word, right? That is... she's kinda sad. Well, not everyone's willing to let this go without saying their piece. Next time, we'll take your inputs into account. Character development. And that's everything I can do for her. It's an undeniable truth that Faust has disappointed the sinner with what she has done. But she's Faust after I researched his backup plans to get us out of this situation. So what's next on our agenda? Yeah, what's done is done, right? Besides, not like we got a road away for thousands of years inside this metal box. That is something I must first discuss with Dante. Discuss? But discussing things with other people is very unlike Faust. But why are we discussing Faust? We must converse in a lower volume, Dante. Why are we whispering? Her security attitude only exerted by my already battered sense of safety. My connection to Gesellschaft, I mean Faust, has been severe. Is that your encyclopedia brain thing? I'm sorry, what? I cannot access Faust knowledge at the moment. Yeah. I guess I really was right to be anxious. She's dumb now. She has emotions now. She's a character. Oh, a fight. See, let me show you. No W Corp. W Corp. No W Corp. No W Corp. No W Corp. W Corp. No 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 W. I don't think you have W Corp or charge, right? I have only two charge IDs. This motherfucker and this motherfucker. I have no charge ID. Wait, 6 out of 12? What?
즉시
몸이 찌뿌둥하던 참이었어.
Backup?
수락할 시
즉시 출격하겠습니다. 내가 움직여야 하나?
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
What do you mean you can? I mean, in the most literal sense, my access to false simple information, which has always been readily available, is completely severe. By the way, I think this will be my last mission because I'm about to go to it apparently by the sound of the yelling at my house. So I'm going to do this. I want to stop streaming. I will eat. Then I will go to the farm. And probably after the farm I can start streaming again. Probably. Which will be fucked up for EU people, but you know. We will see, in any case. Oh, what if everything about this is something you don't have access to yet? Like you said last time. One cannot completely dismiss that possibility, but even that is uncertain. Every answer Faust has given me has always full of confidence and methodical expertise. I don't think she ever said a sentence that was this full of speculation and doubt. Then Faust, you are... Yes, at this moment I am limited to operating only with my knowledge. I cannot discern the cause of this disconnection. More than enough precautions have likely been taken in case of interdimensional travel, but perhaps Faust did not take into account an occasion in which we might have to access unidentified dimensions such as this. Or even if it was taken into account, this particular dimension might not yet have been subject to cross-observation. If that's the case, then no, never mind. There was nothing that suggested that my connection to Faust would be lost, not even as we boarded the train, to be honest. This is a rather disagreeable situation for me. Alright, for now. You are stupid right now. Now that changed everything. I recalled the last thing I saw before the house of the Colossus was closed. When Faust told me not to worry too much. Okay, this is just a minor setback, nothing we can be, right? We got this. I began to more like I was trying to convince myself. As the manager, my job is to calm everyone down and set their side in the future, just as Faust did for me immediately before the hatch code. If you are right about why you were disconnected, then the problem will be solved itself once we are off the train. And if we do ever run out of options, it will just start the clock and see what's happened. Don't stress yourself too much. We still have a lot of work with your knowledge, my unclock, the sinners, and I could feel my confidence taking a hit with every word that came out of my metaphorical mouth. That seemed to be enough for Faust. She nodded. Understood. And to the sinners, the fact that we are currently confident to a war train in operation must be a source of another stress. I believe that sharing Faust's current state with them would add a necessary substantial. What, so breaking this door ain't going to do anything? We are going to buy it once it opens? And how many times do I have to tell you that you are not even strong enough to break this door down? 1 billion years in this box. Yeah, good idea. So what now? Do we have to take a searching sweep around each car or something? In the grand scheme of things, yes. First clear with the air with a call before continuing. By corp standard timescale, approximately 3 days had passed since our departure. As per the contract between Limbus Company and W Corp, I acquired a master key placed inside my castle and used the hash setting to open automatically in 3 days. 3 days, huh? I feel I just blinked, and I guess that's hibernation for you. As you were informed prior to boarding, there is no way for the economy class passengers to enter the first class. That's why this place has remained untouched. However, cross-referencing my own deductions at W Corp's rather fragmentary explanation, I can assume that the situation is currently under progress in the economy class car. The part where they trash the shit out of one another, tearing their lips over all that mess. No, I doubt that. I think it gets that bad in I don't think it gets that bad in just 3 days. Besides, that's supposed to be business as usual for double core, right? There must be something else out of the ordinary that they want us to deal with. Precisely, in my opinion, it is. Wow, hold that thought for Buddha moment. Just as Faust was about to continue, Don Quixote raised her index finger to her lips and signaled her to be quiet. What the fuck? Does thou hear Agus as I do? Scratching, nail rapping, force up past this game must be. As Don Quixote kept listening with her ear to the door, another expression of half curiosity and half horror appeared on her face. It is possible that there must be Lady Faust. After that very distressful noise, everyone simultaneously turned on their heads to look at Faust. Boy, who closed her eyes, briefly in thought. Please step aside for a moment, Don Quixote. It would be the best if I observe it with my own eyes. With that, she produced the master key from her pocket and approached the panel installed next to the door. Wow, hang on a minute, you are going to open the door? I intend to follow your usual flavor or suggestion, Headcliff. That there are times in which a physical altercation is preferable to detached rumination. Oh, my suggestion? Oh, well, I'm going to disagree with you there, but what's going to you, lass? After all, how could I deduce anything without seeing myself? A brief mechanical beat. Hideous creature suddenly crashed through the open door and chant wild in our direction. Fight time. Who the fuck are you? Violent bloodbag passenger. Ew.
화격검.
Oh my god, the legendary no S3.
불길 속으로.
So no animation.
다 죽어라.
조시 1번.
불타버렸나?
Why did you need 12 for that? Lady Faust, however similar in appearance they might have been to the passenger, verily these as though they were in complete one of set. Oh, so verily is not fucking name for Virgilius. Okay, that makes sense. Like people qualified by the well. Don Quixote hesitated until the last second to raise her weapon again, then she hung her head mournfully. Normally, Faust would have been told her more information about those monsters before the fight began, and she would not have been burdened by the sheet of bringing harm to the innocent. Faust began searching the area, closely observing various bodies of the general area for information. You appear particularly inquisitive today, Miss Faust. Yeah, aren't you usually the one who has all the answers while we're racking our brains trying to come up with something? The sinners were starting to feel that there is something off about Faust's behavior. They may even soon realize that there is something wrong with Faust. Don Quixote, they are not dead. Ah, observe closer. The parts are all tethered to one another by something, are they not? Oh, it appears that the flow of time has ceased in this space. Therefore, it follows that the connection that tethered bodies to light away from there remain intact. To my relief, Faust managed to. I see. Maybe it took her slightly longer than usual. Hey, what say? We got this. Oh, what was that about? Nothing. But I forgot then that no all sinners were content with nothing along to whatever information Faust told us. The flow of time is seizable a warp train? Is it? Gisam grew pensive, seeing the foul list parted for a moment before closing shut. What? Sorry, I was starting to get a good read of her expression. That was an unmistakable look of regret, however short-lived. Albeit, would to be more accurate to me that the flow of time has decelerated to the point where to an extra-dimensional observer is as low to a stop. That is your perceptive regarding this situation. Yes, that is more rational suggestion, Jisan. Did Miss Fa just get something wrong? Whoa, Jisan sure is a time expert, right? Can you summarize the easy language now that we're talking about it anyway? Gladly, you will allow me. His fucking giant face. Jisan began to elaborate with gentle enthusiasm. That was close. To speak it really, it can be said that there is not an element aboard this train. And Kai maybe speaking a little less brevity to elaborate. Verily, this one's heart beats still. Their state is akin to an ensemble Jisan puzzle, merely immobilized and separate. To their corpus has been sundered the concept of the state of all intents and purposes, eternal delay aboard the train, existing in continuous moratorium. You are talking to Miles now, and I have to leave soon, so. How do the students that have been said here, yet they are not all the same? If their several parts are connected, then it can be said that no matter how tangled their bodies become, it's not impossible to eventually gather their parts together to form a single passenger. Thus naturally, we can determine how and why the profession double corp clean of agent has come to be. I see, because someone will have to categorize and reconstruct this puzzle once the journey is over. Interesting. Indeed, I intend to collect further intelligence. Ah. Wrap it up. The awakening is gonna be. Finally, we can be one or another. Okay, I'm going to stop in here. And I might continue later today or not. But now I have to leave. Thank you for the subs, the follows, the raid to Warros that is still here. And yeah, I will see if I continue instead next week. So the EU people can watch in the morning. I think that will be better. It's not like I have hurry. But yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Bye bye.